Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. And today, as you can see, I'm still talking about, you know, Disney related stuff for my Disney-a-thon, of course. So I had to think about this one real quick because, I want to talk about various topics of Disney that's somewhat related in this kind of a thing. So, I thought real fast. Since I've been, talking about a lot of these princess related topics and whatnot. So, I want to include that kind of, in some sort of way. Kinda. So, okay, Disneyland. I thought of Disneyland. And that came to mind with this Asian couple. These two women actually got married at one of the theme parks. So, okay, I guess I figured close enough. I guess close enough. So, that's really sweet, of course. Disney does allow this kind of a thing to happen, of course. Been having a gay day since what, the late 1990s, 97, if I remember correctly. Then President Obama had the gay people to get married wherever they want, I guess. Made it legal, like, everywhere. So, I guess Pride Day, so just put two and together there. Of course, it was a pretty big day for the both of them, obviously. That they show their love, of course. These two women had pretty much became the first couple who tied a knot at specifically Tokyo Disney Resort. Both pretty much had this fairy tale white dresses and whatnot, of course. And yeah, so they love each other, of course. They would wear all these outfits, of course, and whatnot. So I guess it made sense that they would express themselves in this kind of way. And this was even brought up in Twitter at the time. You know, they were happy, of course. The event, which was held on a Friday, and became the first homosexual wedding in the popular amusement park at, I guess, in Japan. In Japan, yes, like I was saying, it takes place in Japan. So, but that in itself is fairly tricky because, to be more exact, folks, it's not this did not take place in Japan, despite the Obama comment I made a moment ago. In Japan, it's still really tricky, I guess you would say, because gay marriage has no legal standing yet. Even to this is a fairly old story, but even then, it still has no legal status in Japan. So, kind of begs the question. Okay, in that case, why couldn't they do it over here? I mean, the expenses, maybe, I don't know, but even that kind of boggles the mind because going to a Disney theme park, regardless of what country or state, can be actually pretty expensive. The only way I can say it makes though this would make sense is that maybe they're not legally allowed to come to this country as of yet, and maybe when it comes to in Japan, maybe the laws had changed to some extent over the years. I guess because, like I said, this was a while ago. Maybe the law has, well, I guess in some ways it changed, but hey, one step at a time. I guess one step at a time. This is definitely a positive movement. They definitely had a lot of fun. So um, they became the first lesbian couple to have a wedding at that resort in Japan. So, um, like I said, yeah, steps, I guess, small steps. I mean, it's a big day for them, but for the LGBT community as a whole, baby steps, I'm gonna say. So, I guess, to make sense, I guess some things did change even if to some extent. So, even trans women have been getting some trouble in that country, that kind of a thing, because up over there, you need to have in your medical record that you're a bit cuckoo. In some ways, you even have a sex change or whatever. I mean, the rules may change, of course, but still. So this has seemed to be a long history of in Japan and whatnot. I mean, they seem to be more open to lesbians and all that compared to America, but there's still some stuff they need to go over, of course. But at least on the bright side, this can be a step forward. Japan is, I guess, just tends to be a bit more open-minded to in some ways compared to America, anyway. But yeah, there's still some stuff they need to, go through, of course. Pretty much, yeah, we see them in this waiting ground and whatnot, and I have unfortunately, some to try to, I guess, to some extent like this, kind of making hints to Frozen in some ways, Anna and Elsa and whatnot, and whatnot. So So of course this had to be done around the time when the first film was released, of course, at least 2013. But one step at a time, I guess. One step at a time and whatnot. They got married in one of the places, of course. So yeah, I'm happy for them, of course. Hopefully they can live a long, happy life, of course. So obviously, you want to beat the parents be involved. Their parents were iffy about it, of course. So not everybody's gonna be accepting it right away, of course. But one of these women, has stated that ever since they were smaller, she had loved the Disney movies. Yeah, one of them has stated. So as a result of this, she had longed for a happy ending in her life, and I guess you can say she finally got it. Oh, happily ever after. And she said one of the brides had stated that they had many friends who also liked Disney. So I guess they must have watched the translated versions of these movies, I guess, dubbed in Japanese and whatnot. But anyway, blah 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 blah. Disney, yeah, and Disney, they had to this as an opportunity to do so since both women seem to have a common interest anyway. So it made sense in their minds to have a wedding at Tokyo Disney side. It seemed to be a place with lots of fun memories with themselves and of course with their friends and whatnot. So they definitely had this partnership, of course. So of course this was a lot of ways how to go through. Of course, I mean this what had to go through some issue recognizing their partnership that's provided some sort of benefits of the marriage, such as hospital rights, of course, because at the time, as I was saying a moment ago, same-sex couples cannot be legally married in Japan, but there was some local governments who have some sort of issue certificates recognizing these partnership kind of a thing. So I guess to find a way around it is what I'm saying here. So good for them. Hope they can live a great, happy life together, of course. The best wishes. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah. Later. Yes, sorry.